Welcome to MacroCode. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. So today we are going to proceed with our help desk management system. So as you can see, this is our login screen. So I'm going to sign in. So here we have the dashboard. So we have the number of tickets per category. That's the pie chart, the bar graphs, and we have some of the graphs here. Then we also have the recent tickets. So these are all the tickets in the application. So you can see we have the title, description, priority status, created by, created on, number of comments, and even the view details. So on the sidebar, we have the recent tickets, we have the assigned tickets, we have the resolved tickets. So this has been categorized based on the statuses. As you can see, the status here changes. Then you have the ticket comments. These are all the comments that has been assigned to the tickets, the ticket categories, the ticket subcategories, the audit trails. Then we also have the system users. So we have the system users here. So we'll be adding the error logs, so don't worry about it. Then you have the system codes. So this is where we group some of the options, that is the drop downs that we are using in our application. Then you have the system code details. These are now the options. We have the roles, departments, system tasks. So these are actions that you can do in the application. And the user profiles, these are actually now the rights that has been assigned to the roles. Then you have the system settings. These are all the settings in the application. You have the countries and we have the cities. So on our previous video, we were able to deal with roles. So you can see we have the roles here. Then on the roles, you can actually assign rights to the roles. So you can see these are some of the rights that we were able to have in our application. So you can actually select, you can choose the kind of role that you want. And some of you guys have been asking how we are doing this. And I believe most of the questions has been answered. So you can see here, you can, if you assign rights, then we were able to do that. And if you see on our code, on the main navigation layout, we were able to control what the user is able to see. So if you go back here, you'll notice that these are the actions and the rights. So you can see, can view cities. If you have these rights, so these actually should be cities. So if you have this right, then you should be able to see the cities. And these items here, we were able to use them and control some of the sidebar navigation menus. So if you come to the sidebar, you'll see we are actually checking. If you have, you can view the subcategories, then you provide you with that drop down. So today I want us to now make some of these numbers as make sense. So on our navigation here, I want us to add some statistics that to ensure that these statistics actually are making sense. So the total tickets here, the urgent tickets, closed tickets, escalated tickets. So I want us to have the total tickets, assigned tickets, resolved tickets, and the closed tickets. So if you go back to the dashboard, so I'm going to navigate to the dashboard. So let me zoom this so that those who want, so you're able to see it clearly. So I'm trying to find our dashboard. So where is it? We have our home. I don't know if this is the one. Yes. So we have the total tickets. Then you can say close assigned. So assigned. So this should be assigned tickets. Then we have closed tickets, and we can have escalated tickets. So if you come here, we have the assigned tickets resolved. So you can also say resolved. So here you can say resolved tickets. So these are some of the tickets that we have. So how can we get this? So I want us to have these in a view, so that the view will actually give us all this information. So when you go to our database, so this is how our database looks like. So I want us, I want us to create a view. So let me just reuse what we have here. Or yes. So we can just, let's create, so we are going to create a view for the tickets. So this is our tickets table. So this is how it looks like. So I want us to create a view, but now the view here, if I just do say count, So I'm going to do select, let me remove this and say tickets. So these will be T1, and I'm going to say select count T1.id. Then I say as total tickets. So if I execute this, you'll notice that it is giving me the number here, which is actually 23. So this is total tickets. But I want also to, if you get, so I want you to see something. If I do select star from tickets, I want us to get, you see the statuses? The statuses are actually integers. And remember, these statuses, we were actually doing them based on system code details. So I want us to inner join. So we are going to inner join. So inner join system codes. So this should be down here, sorry. So we'll be doing inner join system code details T1, T2, then on T1 dot statuses equals to, let me zoom this, equals to T2 dot, T2 is the ID. Then here, I want us to have, so I'll just do comma, then I can say here T1, T2 I mean, T2 dot code. So then I can say here group by T2 dot code. So if I do this, it will actually give me the total number of tickets based on the statuses. So you can see we have the assigned, closed, pending, reopened, and resolved. So we have, our tickets has now been grouped based on the, so we can say this is as statuses. So sorry, I think I need to have these as ticket status. So if we do this, you can see it is actually giving us the ticket statuses. So here we have the total tickets, closed tickets, pending, resolved, and reopened. So this one we can actually create it as a view. So you can say here, create or alter view. So you can say tickets summary view. So if you say tickets summary view, then these will be, I want to do this, then you can say as, then we can do here go. So if we execute this, then our tickets view will be created. So if we refresh down here, we'll be having our view. So we say ticket summary view, and if you execute, if you select, then you'll notice that now this one is giving us the ticket statuses and the tickets, total tickets. So this view, as I had actually shown you in some of the videos that we've done, if you go to our application DB context, so let's just go to application DB context. I'll just go to data, application DB context. You realize that we have, we had added a view here. There is one view that we did. Let me just go back here. And as you can see, we have it here. So I'm going to add the ticket summary view. So here I'll just do tickets. I'll do that. And this view, we should now add it as a class. So I'm going to do view model. So here I'll be adding, so let me add them on the models, because this is what translates to the database. So I'm going to add a class called ticket summary view. So if I just do that as a class, I need to add it. Then we'll be having two properties. So these will be public int, and you are going to have these as total tickets. Then we have another string for tickets. So these will be ticket status. So if we check our database, so this is the two fields. You have the total tickets and the ticket status. So that is what will translate to this particular. And this one is actually string. So this viewer of ours will now give us the summary of our tickets. So if you go back to our application DB context, now we have the ticket summary, and this is how you actually add those particular views to our database and actually use them. So as you can see, this is how it is. Let me also do this. If I do that, and I can, so we can exclude this. So our views should not be included in the migration. So we are not adding any migrations. So if we do that, then here I can actually now say tickets view summary. So this will always give me my summary of the tickets. So you can see that is cool. So if we go back to our dashboard, so if we go back to our dashboard, home, I believe that is the dashboard. So here, apart from getting the list of tickets, I can actually get, I can say variable ticket summaries. You can say ticket summary equals to await. So I can do underscore context. Then I can say here, ticket view. I can do here to list async. So this will give us the list of all the tickets summary. So as you can see on our index, if you go back to our index view, that is home index, I want us to, instead of using the ticket model, I want us to introduce another view model. So I want us to create here a model. So, and we are going to say here ticket dashboard view model. So this ticket dashboard view model will now hold everything. So here I want first to have the public. So we can actually have our view here. You can say ticket. So sorry, let me zoom in. I'll do public. Then I say here ticket view summary view, ticket summary view. So that is our view. Then you can say ticket summary. So if we do that, that is okay. Then we can now have our list. So we can have our list. Then here I'll say list. Then you can say our list of tickets. So if we do that, and you can say here tickets. So this will give us the list of our tickets. Now this viewer of ours, view model, I want us to use it on our home. So instead of doing this, I'll just do help desk view model. Then I'll provide in my view here. Then I'll remove this. So this will give us an error down here because of our model. So here I'll just say dot tickets, and also I can actually even borrow. I can do this instead of using, I can come back on this ticket model, and I can actually borrow some of the items here. So I can take some of these properties here, and I can have it on my view model. I can have them here. So I can have them here. So if I do this, that's okay. So this is how my view model now looks like. I have so you see the ticket duration, so I can remove this. I can say here, so let me just do get set. So I'll just do here get set. So now I have my ticket duration and I have my ticket summary. So if we go back to our controller, or the home controller, I'll go to the home controller. Where is it? Here. Then I'll just do here, I'll put in my view model here. Then I say VM. So this one we can import it. So I'll just do import. Then on the VM, I can actually, instead of doing here variable, I can say VM dot ticket summary. Ticket summary is equals to that. Then here I can also say, instead of variable tickets, I can do VM tickets, and I can assign that. Then here I can now return my VM. So that's cool. So here, this should be a list. Yes, sorry. So if we go to our tickets dashboard, we should have our ticket summary should be a list. So you can say here list, and this is a list. Then if we do that, and I can say here, yes, so that's cool. So if I come back here, if I go back to our dashboard, so you'll notice that this is now cool. But now I want us to go to our index, and I want us to do something here. So here, instead of saying total tickets, so this total ticket should be actually now be assigned. So if we come here and do that, you'll notice that you have the assigned, closed. So here I'll just now do at model dot. So yeah, I think there's something we can change. So instead of doing, so let's just do that. Let's just do that. So if we go back here, we have this as a list of items. So I can say, so let's just do, so here, if you check our ticket summary, so if you select this, it will actually give us a list. So I want us to change this view. So instead of doing this, we can actually have these. So I don't want to get the list of ticket summaries. So let's just change this view. So I'll just go to script. Let's just alter this. So I want us to do something here. So instead of doing this, I want us to say here. So I'll just do here. Let me just do this. I'll say sum. So I'll say case. So case when. So I'll do case when t2.code equals to. So if we check on our view, it returns assigned. So if this is assigned, we can say assigned, then 1, else. So else, say 0, end. So then we do here as assigned tickets. So I'll say assigned tickets. So I want us to change how we do that. So if we do this, I'll also want another one here, another one here, another one here. So if we do that, then this will be, then 1 else, this should be 0, 0, 0, 0. Then this one will be now based on these statuses. So we have the closed, so I'll do here closed. We have, then here we'll say closed tickets. Then you can do another one called pending. So I'll say pending, and this one will be pending tickets. Pending tickets. Then you can also have another one called resolved, and this one will be resolved. This one will be resolved tickets. So I don't want to get the list of this. Then at the top here, I can actually now do totals. So I can say here, I can even say here sum, or not even sum. So I can do here count. So I can say here count at one.id as, so here I'll say as total tickets. So total tickets. So we are trying to update our view. So We have the total tickets. Then now, if we check this, we have the resolved. So now we, on our view, we have the total tickets, assigned tickets, closed tickets, pending tickets. And you can also have here, let's just do reopened. We have a reopened ticket here. Reopened, you can say we have reopened, and this should be having a comma. Then you can also have escalated. So you can say escalated. Then you can say this is, we have escalated ticket here. So if we do that, then we can now have everything. So if we just execute this, our summary will change. So if we select, you'll notice that now we have the total tickets, assigned tickets, closed tickets, pending tickets, resolved tickets. So this one, what I want us to do now, here we'll be having now, so you can see we have, so let me just do here, let's just edit. So let me just do that. So if we edit, this is now how our tickets will be shown. So we'll be having the total tickets, and here we need to remove this. I think that's what we, so we remove that, order by, so there is a name, so this should be create or alter. So if we alter that, so this is how now our view looks like. We have the total tickets, assigned tickets, closed tickets, pending tickets. So if we select, we should be having a single row. You see, we should be having a single row. Total tickets, assigned tickets, closed tickets, pending tickets, resolved tickets. That is it. Now, we should now modify a bit. So this one we should not be having, in fact, we should not be having now this view as a list. It should be just ticket summary. Then on our properties, we should change. So we should now have these fields here. So these one are the fields that we should reference here. So I'll just copy them. So we should be having the total tickets, which is this one. Then we can have another one called assigned tickets. So then you can have another one called closed tickets. And ensure that the views, that the properties here should resemble what is there on the views. So I'll just do resolve tickets. And you can have another one for closed tickets. You can have for reopened tickets. So these should be public. And you can have another one for, let's just do here. You can have another one for escalated tickets. So if we do that, then we have now our properties. We have the escalated tickets, reopen tickets, resolved, closed, assigned, and closed. So I think we are now cool. So if we go back to our controller, we'll just go back to home. And this one should be fast or default async. So we are only expecting a single line of code there. So after that, what I want us to do now is, if you go back to our index, you should notice that you can now add this. So total tickets will just now replace the numbers here, and we say at model dot ticket summary. So we'll do ticket summary, then we say total tickets. So this should be total tickets. Where is it? Total tickets. So that is cool. Then do we need the percentages? We can do here. Let's just replace these percentages with our numbers here. Then assign tickets, we should do that. Then we say here assigned. Yes, percent here we can always replace with the numbers that we have. You can say assigned. And if we come back here for the closed tickets, we can do that and say closed. We can also replace that here, and you can say this is closed. Then we can do resolved. So I'll do here resolved tickets, and you can do here resolved. So these now, our graph now should be representing some of the values that we have on the database. So let's launch our app and see what is going on. So we notice 90% of you guys are watching our videos and you've not subscribed. So if you wish to have us grow and even reach more audience, we'll really appreciate if you subscribe, like the video, comment, and in case you need the source code, you can claim the source code, which actually goes a long way in ensuring that we provide more of this content. So we are going to launch the app, and we should now be able to see the real numbers based on what we have here. So you see you have the total tickets, the assigned tickets, closed tickets, pending tickets, resolved, reopened, and escalated tickets. So these numbers now should be coming from the database. So previously this had not been done, and now we are trying to wrap up and enhance some of the UI and some of the functionalities that we had not added. So let's just proceed and try and see how this goes along. So you can see now the total tickets, we have the total tickets here, which is 23, which is actually based on what we have here. Then we have assigned tickets. Assigned tickets are 4. You see we have 4 of them here. Closed tickets is 1. Then we have resolved tickets is 2. So you see here we have resolved tickets is 2. So if we just handle one of the ticket, for example, we say resend tickets, then we try to resolve. So I'm going to resolve 1. So you see currently the resolved tickets are actually 2. So if we resolve 1, we should now be able to, so we say here resolved, and you can say resolved. So if we add, then our ticket should be resolved, and we should now be able to, if we go back to the dashboard, you'll notice that our dashboard is now saying 3. So the numbers has increased. So our statistics now are reading from the dashboard. So the next thing is we can say here ticket number of tickets per. So here we can say based on resolutions. So we can change this chart. So let's just do something on our chart here. So you see here the pie chart. So I can say number of tickets per status. So then you can say now we are now supplying the values. So we can do here. So if you see it is saying Samsung, so this is Samsung, Apple. So we can change this to represent some of the real values. So here we can say total tickets, total. So you can say assigned tickets. Let's just do assigned tickets. So here I'll just do at model, then dot summary, then I can do assigned. Then if we just do this one will be closed tickets, then I can copy this and have it here. So we are using high charts, so I'll just do closed tickets. Then you can say here resolved. I can do here resolved tickets. Then I can actually say, so you can actually remove. So let's just do away with this. So I can just do that. Say here resolved tickets. Resolved tickets. Then here we can add our resolved tickets. And here we can do what other status do we have on our database. We have pending tickets. We say pending tickets. Then we can have it here. Say here pending tickets. Did we even add the pendings? I think we did not add that. So let's just add it on our dashboard on the ticket summary view. We need the pending tickets, yes. So you can say here pending tickets. So then we now go back to our index and we can always add the pending tickets here. So then other one is, so we have the assigned, closed, pending, resolved, and you can say reopened. So you can say reopened tickets. And this one we can add it here. So I'll just add it here. And you can say this is reopened. So this is reopened. So we should now have this chart representing some of the values that we have in our database. So let's just try and see if that works. So we should now get the pie chart representing these values here. So as you can see now, we are trying to make our dashboard looks a bit presentable with the real values. So if you're new to this channel and you have not subscribed and you like our videos or you've been watching some of our videos, please consider subscribing. And also, even in case you need to buy us coffee, you can always buy us coffee, and you can even claim the source code, which actually goes a long way in ensuring that we provide you guys with the best content. So you can see here we now have the number of tickets per status. You have the reopened tickets, assigned tickets, closed tickets, pending tickets. So these are actually now based on the real numbers. So you can see we have the values here now, and these are the real values. So we can also do the same here for the pie chart, for the bar graphs. So I'll just do the same. So here I'll do tickets per status. So this is now based on the bar charts. So here I'll just say assigned tickets, and you can do here, this will be the value. So you can do here assigned tickets. This is assigned tickets. Then this is closed tickets, and we'll be having our value here. Then you just do closed, and these will be closed tickets. So these will be closed tickets. I also want to have here pending. We'll do here pending tickets, and this is pending tickets. So this is pending tickets. So this I should get the value here, yes. So then this is which other one? So you have the pending. Let's just check assigned, closed, resolved. This should be resolved. Then pending and reopened. So you have assigned tickets, closed tickets, pending tickets. You have resolved tickets, and this one you can add it here. We say resolved tickets, and this is resolved tickets. Then we have reopened. So you can say reopened, and this is reopened tickets. Then here this is reopened tickets. So the last one you can say we have escalated tickets. Then these will be escalated, and this one will be escalated tickets. tickets. So I think that's cool. Then I'll remove the last item. So we now have our, so these will be tickets. So these will be tickets. So that's cool. So let's just now launch our app. And this one should be number of tickets per total percent status. So ticket status. So you do that. Then I think we are cool. So let's just launch our app and see how this goes along. So I think you're going to have it up to there today for the statuses. So we've just tried to map some of the items to our dashboard, and we'll actually be doing also the statuses per categories and even subcategories. So if we just sign in, you'll notice that we have the dashboard now representing based on the pie chart and even the, so you can see now this is how the status looks like. So you have the assigned tickets, closed tickets, resolved tickets. So, and on this other end, you have the pending tickets. As you can see, let me zoom in. So you can see this is how now our graphs looks like. So you can actually even remove some of the wordings here. It's a bit long for the pie, for the bar graphs. So you can say here assigned, you can do here closed. So let's remove this. We say closed, pending, then you have resolved. We do this so it looks a bit better. So then you say escalated. So we do that and try to update our app. Our graph should now be a bit cool. You see the lines, the titles here are a bit squeezed. So let me zoom in. So this is how our app looks like. So let's just see if everything is okay. Let me just sign out. Let me try to relaunch. So let's relaunch and see. So we should now be having the reopened, closed, resolved, and also the pending. So that's how we've been able now to represent our tickets in our graphs in a very good way. So let's just sign in and we should see how this looks like. Yes, so there's something wrong somewhere. So if you notice something like that, you see there, we've actually we've removed something that should be there here. If you notice something like that, then you realize that you've actually messed up with your graph. So you should actually check if there is something that you've done wrong. So let's just update and wait for it to refresh. Then our graphs should be there. So let's just see. I think there is something also we've removed somewhere. So we have the assigned, closed, pending, resolved. So let me just maybe try to close. Let me undo and see if there's something we've tried to remove. I think it should be okay now. So let me launch the, yeah, we have another one here, this one. So let me just stop it and relaunch. So the pending, closed, assigned, resolved. Yes, we have an issue on the resolved as well. It has not been closed. So let's relaunch again. So you should ensure that these are actually on the within the it has been open and closed. So you see, if you miss some of these items here, your graph will not be able to show. So let's just launch and see if that is okay now. So I think our graph should be able to populate. Then we wrap it there. So let's just see. So you can see this is now our graphs, and you can see we have the number of tickets per statuses, pending, resolved. Then here we have the tickets statuses assigned, we have the closed, pending, resolved, and you can see the other ones. So, and also you can actually showcase these as a data. So if you click on that, you'll be able to see the statuses, category assigned, closed, pending, and you can see it is actually based on statuses. Down here as well, you can view the data, and you can always get this. And this actually can be downloaded in an Excel. So if you download this, you'll be able to see. And you can even download it as an image. So if you click on it, then you can view it as an image. So if you open the graph, you'll be able to see the graph as an image. So you can see the number of tickets based on statuses. So that is it for today. I'm going to leave it there for today. For those who are watching, the next video will be now handling the categories and the subcategories, and even adding some few graphs here. So I'm going to leave it there for today. If you're new to this channel and you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and see you in our next video. Bye.